Students, today we are going to discuss an important part of the syllabus of BCom second semester of Punjab University, Chandigarh, and the topic is modern forms of communication. So, before beginning the actual topic, it's very important to tell you what actually communication is. So, communication is the act of sharing or exchanging information. It can also be called as the sharing of ideas or feelings. It is the act of transferring information from one place or person and group to another. In every communication, there is one sender, a message, and also a recipient. It is the act of conveying meanings from one entity or group to another through the mutually understood signs. The present age is the age of information technology. Today, the advanced IT systems enable the business to respond quicker and also offer competitive edge. Students, now we will discuss the various forms of communication along with their advantages and disadvantages. The first part is telex. Now, telex was a customer-to-customer switched network of teleprinters similar to a telephone network. It was a major method of sending written messages electronically between businesses in the post-World War II period. It is still in operation, but not in the sense as described in the CCITT Blue Book documentation. It has been mostly superseded by fax and email. Radio telex is still used. It is an international system used especially in the past for sending written messages. Messages are converted into signals which are transmitted either by electricity or by radio signals. Now, coming on the advantages, the first biggest advantage is that ordinary people could read the output and over the telephone that there was a written record and the recipient did not need to be present to receive a message. It can be used for booking, inland as well as foreign telegram by contacting directly with telegraph office. The disadvantages are it requires a tariff in the form of fixed rent and its charges for 3 minutes duration cost more than the ordinary phone call. The second is fax, also called as telescoping. Telefax is the telephonic transmission of scanned printed material normally to a telephone number connected to a printer or other output device. In this machine, the written message especially and the materials such as diagrams, copies can be transmitted. The advantages are it is convenient in terms of speed. It can store the message in the memory if there is no paper for printing the material. The disadvantages are if you are out of office, you cannot read or use it until you return. Our next point is video conferencing. Now, video conferencing is the means of conducting a conference between two or more participants at different sites by using computer networks to transmit audio and video data. A point-to-point video conferencing system works much like a video telephone. It is a live visual connection between two or more people residing in separate locations for the purpose of communication. As far as the advantages are concerned, it avoids the participants having to spend time traveling. It also saves the time of holding meetings. It results in the expansion of knowledge of people sitting at various places. Coming on the disadvantages of video conferencing, the first biggest disadvantage is that heavy capital cost is required for this facility, and it is not at all affordable by all the business houses. Our next important point is an email. Now, email is a method of exchanging messages or mail between people using electronic devices. The advantages are these are delivered really fast when compared to traditional post and can be sent 24 hours a day or 365 days a year. The disadvantages are an email has vulnerability to loss and is accessible to others. Coming on the next part, it is audio conferencing. Now, audio conferencing is a telephone meeting conducted between multiple separate callers. It means to conduct a business meeting using a telephone conference. The advantages are it makes the information easier to share, it results in quick, better decisions, and you can talk to people at any point of time. The biggest disadvantage of audio conferencing is that the communication is only verbal. You can't see the face of the other person. Also, it can create confusion due to the network problem. Our next important part is teleconferencing. Now, as you all know, that teleconferencing is a term used to link people at two or more locations with electronics. It is an important tool of conferencing. It is a telephone meeting with two participants or more. So, after talking about all these important points, I can safely conclude that modern forms of communication play a very vital role in our lives, and without these modern communications, we cannot have a proper say in the society. Thank you very much.